Welcome to today's deep dive. Why does a metal box with a few HDMI ports cost $4,140?
Yeah, it's a pretty steep price tag, right?
Right. But today, you and I are looking at the Kramer SWT3-81-PR Presentation Switcher to figure that out. And, well, our mission isn't just to gawk at the cost.
No, definitely not. I mean, decoding this highly technical enterprise hardware is actually a shortcut to understanding how modern workplaces orchestrate hybrid meetings.
Exactly. Because we've all been there, that agonizing wait where someone is fumbling with dongles, sweating, asking, can you see my screen?
Oh, the absolute worst. But you know what Kramer built here is designed to end that misery. It's not just a basic router. It's an 8x1:2 4K 60 switcher.
Okay, let's unpack that. Because
Yeah.
that 8x1:2 designation, that's where the heavy lifting happens.
Yeah, absolutely. So it takes up to 8 inputs, like HDMI or USB-C, and feeds them into a matrix.
Right, and then distributes that to two simultaneous outputs.
Exactly. Meaning you can push 4K video to the room's primary display while at the exact same time feeding that exact same signal directly into your UCC hardware for the remote folks.
So it's kind of like, well, instead of a generic traffic cop, it's acting more like a digital railway Swiss yard. It aligns the tracks before the train even arrives.
That's a great way to put it. The video data never has to stop and check its ticket. It just flows. And what's really fascinating here is the data sheet highlights this fast sub-1 second AV routing.
Wait, sub 1 second, like almost instant.
Basically, yeah. I mean, in human interaction, a single second is the threshold between, continuity and totally disrupting the flow.
Oh, for sure. If the screen goes black for 5 seconds while the system renegotiates handshakes, the momentum in the room just dies.
Right. People check their phones, they zone out. So this sub-second switching eliminates that dreaded blank screen.
Which keeps everyone actually focused on the presentation. But it's one thing to switch videos fast. How does it handle the chaos of different people bringing their own laptops to a dedicated, say, Microsoft Teams room?
Well, that's where the hybrid meeting collaborative sessions feature comes in. It bridges BYOD setups with your UCCs.
Right, and BYOD meaning bring your own device, obviously.
Yeah. It offers dual-screen USB-C sharing, couple AV and USB routing, and it even pushes 60 watts of charging power.
Oh, wow. So your laptop won't just die mid-presentation.
Exactly. It's actively incentivizing people to bypass the dedicated room PC and just plug right into the system.
Here's where it gets really interesting, though. But wait, doesn't letting dozens of people plug random personal laptops into an enterprise display create, like, a massive IT security risk?
Oh, it's a huge structural vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
Giving guests physical access to your internal infrastructure is risky. But Kramer clearly anticipated that threat vector. They treated this switcher as a full-on security appliance.
Really? A metal box for video cables is a security appliance.
Yeah. The spec sheet specifically highlights 802.1x LAN authentication alongside an OASP 10 penetration protection certification.
Okay, so by using 802.1x, it forces a cryptographic handshake at the port level, right? Before the laptop even gets an IP address.
You got it. It's effectively shifting the network perimeter directly to the conference room table.
Rather than relying on some firewall downstream. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and that OASP 10 certification goes even further. It means the switcher's own firmware and web interface have been hardened against the 10 most critical web application risks.
Like injection attacks or broken access control.
Precisely. It's essentially Fort Knox crammed into a 1U aluminum box. It isn't just protecting the network from the guest laptop.
It's protecting the switcher itself from being hijacked.
Exactly, and turned into a permanent backdoor.
That's wild. So for you listening, whether you're, an IT pro speccing a room or just someone who hates fighting with HDMI cables, this is the invisible architecture making it all happen.
Yeah, it completely bridges the gap between raw hardware routing and actual enterprise network security.
It really does. But it kind of leaves you with a crazy thought.
What's that?
Well, if a single presentation switcher now requires OWASP PIN cybersecurity certification just to exist safely on a corporate network,
Right.
wait, how long until the conference room table itself is considered a prime target for hackers?
Oh, man. That's entirely possible.
Definitely something to mull over next time you casually plug your device into a shared screen.